Goyard bag prices. Let's do a Goyard bag price list because they are doing a second price increase, which is not common for them. Just went into effect, so let's talk about it, okay? Since you guys liked my previous video, we're gonna do an updated price list of all the 3 most popular totes. They are the only bags that went up in the US. I'm assuming it's because of the tariffs, because Hermes did it too. So Goyard is probably following suit, even though they said nothing about it. They did not mention anything about it, but they're pretty quiet about their prices anyway, and any increases. They never really give that information, so I'm here to give it to you because they keep it. Goyard Guru here for you, okay? We're gonna look at the price of the St. Louis, the Artois, and the Anju, okay? And if you want me to do a comparison of the US to France, let me know in the comments below. Leave a comment and tell me that you want to see the France ones, and I will do that one as well. Right before we get into it, just if you like this kind of content, if you like my previous videos, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing, and also subscribing to my subscription. Okay, starting off strong with the St. Louis PM, which is their most common tote, their most popular tote, the smaller version of the open tote that everybody and their mom has, the most recognizable, most common, okay? So this was $17.10 plus tax in the US. It's gone up to $18.90, which was the price of the GM originally. So it's gone up about $100 to $180. Comes in all 11 colors. Next, we have the St. Louis GM, which is the bigger size. This went from $18.90 to $20.80. So about $190 price increase, which is about 0.5% price increase. Same thing for the St. Louis PM. It was a 10.5% price increase. So they're doing 10% price increase, probably 5% for the tariffs, or maybe the full 10% for the tariffs. Now, this is pretty uncommon for Goyard because they always do one and they never do two. But Hermes did it, Chanel does it every year, so I'm thinking maybe they're doing it now too. A little chart and a recap. Thank you to PursePop again for all of this information, easily accessible. $710 to $1890, $180 price increase, 10.5% increase. $1890 to $2080, $190 or 10.5% price increase. And it's worth noting this is not including taxes, so taxes will be another roughly 10% on top, right? Again, as a reminder, if you like this kind of content, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. Oh, I know. And subscribe to my subscription so you can see the exclusive content. The secret stuff Goyard doesn't tell you, Hermes doesn't tell you, nobody tells you. But I will. Next, we have the Artois PM, which is the smaller version of the Artois. It's a little bit smaller than St. Louis. It's got a zip top, and it's not reversible, and it doesn't have the little pochette inside. It just has a pocket inside. This went from $24.70 to $2,700, so about a $230 price increase, or 9.3% price increase. A little bit less than St. Louis, but it's also a lot more than St. Louis, okay? Comes in all 11 colors, same thing. This is what it looks like on a lady. And then next we have the Artois MM. The Artois comes in 3 sizes, MM and the GM. The GM is a travel size. The MM, it's a little bit bigger than the St. Louis PM, but a little bit smaller than the St. Louis GM. It went from $27.10 to $29.80, so a $270 price increase, or a 9.9% price increase, so just shy of 10. Finally, the Artois GM, which is not on the website anymore, and they don't usually sell in the US, but she had prices listed, so it went from $29.60 to $32.50, so $290 or 9.7% price increase. Here's the chart with all the prices for easy reference. Artois PM $24.70 to $2,700, $230 price increase, 9.3% price increase. Artois MM $27.10 to $29.80, $270 price increase, 9.9% price increase. Artois GM, which I think is just available in France now, $29.60 to $32.50, $290 price increase, or 9.7%. If you want me to do France comparison as well, let me know in the comments below, okay? And finally, we have the Anju Mini, which comes in 3 sizes. The Mini, which is tiny, the PM, which is the same as the St. Louis PM, and the GM, which is the St. Louis GM. This is the all leather on one side, reversible tote, Goyard and canvas on the other side, so it's basically 2 totes in one. This bag went from $25.30 to $27.70, which is a $240 price increase, or a 9.4% price increase as well, okay? So we're all around 9 to 10%. Then the Artois PM, which is the same size as the St. Louis PM, as I mentioned, went from $29.80 to $31.80. So a $200 price increase, which was the least price increase so far, but it was the most expensive so far, so relatively. And then finally, we have the Anju GM, which went from $32.60 to $35.90. It's also important to note that a couple of these bags had a price decrease at the beginning of this year too, so they might be evening out. But this is the biggest size, it's bigger than the St. Louis GM, sorry. So this was a $330 price increase with a 6.7 as well % price increase, okay? Let me show you the chart. Before I do, let me know in the comments below if there was a bag that you were looking to get. Are you still gonna get it? Is it still worth it? Or do you wanna go to Paris now? And let me know if you wanna see a Paris price comparison. All right, so here are the Anju prices. Anju Mini, $25.30 to $27.70, a $240 price increase, or 9.4%. The Anju PM, $29.80 to $31.80, $200 flat, 6.7% price increase. The Anju MM, but it's the GM, $32.60 to $35.90, a $330 price increase. I believe it was $3,400 last year. $330 price increase, 6.7% price increase, okay? Like I said, do you guys want to get this? Still, what are you guys thinking? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see France stuff, Let me know in the comments below. Comparison to France, where the price increase is now probably more. And finally, again, if you like this type of content, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. And don't forget to go to my subscriptions, join my subscriptions, because I'm going to start posting this kind of content exclusively only on subscriptions. So subscribe. Okay, bye.